Hi, and welcome to today's webinar all about removing the fear of rejection in your business. My name is Paula Klutz, and thank you for joining me today. Removing the fear in your business. Fear can come up about rejection in your business in so many different ways. In business, in particular, being in a small business, it means you have to talk to people maybe you wouldn't normally talk to people that are quite influential in your industry. You've got to send samples out, perhaps send out quotes, offers, contracts, all sorts of different things that perhaps is out of your comfort zone. And as a small business, and if you are sort of a single one-man band, you have to do all that kind of stuff generally yourself. So mustering the courage and not being too frightened to get a knockback or a rejection sometimes is more overwhelming, and so you just don't take that action. You just don't send out the proposal, or you don't make contact, that phone call or email with somebody that might say no, they're not interested in talking to you. So things that you can, I guess, put you off from making that kind of contact or that kind of scary action is that someone's going to say, no, I'm not interested in working with you, or perhaps that they might think you're not qualified enough to work with them. They only work with people generally that are a lot more experienced, and all these kind of ideas and I guess self-doubt and limiting beliefs about yourself come up, and that can literally be paralyzing, and it can stop you from moving forward in your business. So it's very hard. Some people use positive affirmations and things like that to overcome those sorts of fears and doubts about yourself and whether you I guess stack up to worthily send that kind of thing out to people in your industry or potential customers and clients. And that takes a long time with positive affirmations to really get through your subconscious belief about yourself and your worthiness. So the power of tapping, emotional freedom technique, is a lot more powerful, a lot more focused, and it actually will give you the benefit much, much quicker to remove those fears and doubts, or at least quieten them enough that you can take that really bold action, which gives you the momentum in your business. It actually starts moving you forward much, much quicker because you've eliminated or at least dulled that fear and that worry about what people are going to think of you, and that they're going to say, no, they're not interested, or I don't work with people that haven't got this many followers on Facebook or on their list, or gives you this courage to go through the number of people. And as I've said before, it really is a numbers game. Everything in business is a numbers game. What you're doing, your product, your service, is not going to be right for everybody, and that's okay. But you need to find the people that it is right for, and quite possibly they're waiting for you to get your product or service in front of them because they perhaps probably can't find it anywhere else. There's going to be people that are going to resonate with you, and you only, in your style, the way you speak, the way you present your information, the product you actually have is going to be perfect for them. And if you sort of sit quietly and not prepared to stand out, not prepared to get out there and let people know about what you're doing, they may miss out on the greatest opportunity of their life. And you really owe it to them and everybody else in the world to get your message out there, get your products, your services, and get rid of that fear and self-doubt about whether or not you're good enough to do it, and getting over the fear of that rejection and that knockback. And you're going to get the knockbacks. But if you can go out there empowered and fearless to tell as many people as you can about it, you're going to then get the return because you'll find those people waiting for you. So today we're going to do tapping, emotional freedom technique. If you haven't heard of it before, tapping is actually using acupressure points on your face, top of your head, face, and your hand. And it actually is quite an ancient technique they use for acupressure and things like that. And you're actually using these points, which are representative of places in your body where energy can get blocked. And when a negative emotion comes up, that's a sign that there is a block in the energy around that for you, around that doubt or fear or that circumstance for you. So by tapping on these points, we're actually removing that block and allowing the energy to flow straight through us. And that's when we are in a certain situation where we need to take big, scary action. That fear won't be paralyzing. It won't overcome us to the point where we can't take that action. there might be a dull little, or they might say no, and you go, I don't care. And you just keep going and you move forward and keep taking that inspired and really amazing action that you need to in order to be incredibly successful in your business, which is what you start up a business for, either through, if profit is your motive, if fulfillment is your motive, if helping people is your motive, then it enables you to start achieving that. So the points that I'll go through with you for the tapping, we start on the top of the head. The crown of the head, you can either tap either with 1 or 2 fingers or all your fingers, and I tap around in a circle. You can just tap in one spot if you'd like. Then we've got the third eye point, which is the center of the forehead, and I usually use 2 fingers, but you can use 1 as well. Just tap lightly here. Always tap very lightly. You don't need to tap hard at all. The eyebrow point is literally just the beginning of your eyebrow, just at the beginning there. Side of the eye, do round your eyes really gently because it is quite a sensitive area. Under the eye, it's just under there. And you've got under the nose, tap with either 1 or 2 fingers is fine. Under your mouth, tap lightly. Then we've got the collarbone point, which is actually where your collarbone comes down, and then there's sort of, at the end of it, there's like a little indent just at the base. We just tap there. The left collarbone, I've been told, is a lot more powerful to move energy or shift energy than the right. So I tend to use the left. I figure it's every benefit's worth taking advantage of. Then we go onto our hand, and we actually use the thumb just at the base of the nail there and just at the side of where the base of the nail is. Same on the finger, first finger, middle finger, ring finger, again at the base of the nail, just on the side, and the pinky. So we do the side there. Then we do the karate chop, or the side of the hand point, and that's just on the edge of the hand here. I use all 4 fingers because I quite like doing it on the whole side of my hand, but you can do it with just 1 or 2 fingers. At the beginning of each tapping round, we'll actually put our hands across our chest where you would point to yourself if you were to say I. That's the space that you actually put your hands across. We'll do 3 big deep breaths before we start tapping, and then 3 big deep breaths at the end of tapping. If you want to go and get a glass of water, it is best to keep hydrated and to actually keep the water flowing, and that assists with the energy shifting as well. When we do tapping, particularly being in self-employment or being an entrepreneur, you probably find that very creative-minded people generally, and we have a million things going in our mind all the time. So when you are in a circumstance where something is bringing up fear or self-doubt, you can have lots of issues and lots of ideas going on in your head at that time. So if you wanted to tap on any kind of particular idea, it's very hard quite often to kind of nut down and get, I guess, a depth of what it is actually going on, rather than all the chatter going on. What actually is going on for you? Why are you feeling that fear or that doubt? Or why do you not believe in yourself? You've got a limiting belief about something that you're trying to achieve. So the best thing to do, and what I do, is actually a first round of relaxation tapping. So we actually run through a full round of tapping, but at the end of each point, we actually say the word relax. Now I love the word relax because it keeps me focused and actually gives me that focus of that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just relaxing my mind, relaxing my energy system, relaxing everything to become balanced and harmonious and quiet so that I can think about exactly what's going on. And it gives you incredible clarity if you can do that round of relaxation tapping first. Then you can sit quietly and think, okay, what is actually going on for me? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling this fear or this self-doubt about this situation? And you'll get a much clearer idea as to exactly what it is you should be tapping on, rather than starting the tapping just on all the crazy thoughts going through your mind. So with the relaxation tapping, you can say relax, you can say calm, you can say balance, you can say flow, you can say energy, anything that resonates with you that just gives you, you can say peaceful, anything like that that just is going to come and relax and just give you that clarity of thought to work out exactly what's going on for you. So we're going to get started into a round of relaxation tapping to start now, and then we'll go into the actual fear of rejection in your business tapping after that. Okay, so we're going to start the tapping. We're going to start on the top of the head. Each point, we take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and then we say the word relax. So we'll start on, so hands on the chest. We're going to start with our first 3 big deep breaths to start with. So big breath in, breath out, big breath in, big breath out, big breath in, big breath out. Okay, now we'll start the tapping. So if you tap your around on the crown of your head, I'll get you to sit quietly and just close your eyes if you can. I'll actually guide you through each point. I'll tell you when to change points. If you can't remember where the point was, just kind of quickly open an eye and have a look at where it is. But if you can sit quietly with your eyes closed, it just gives you so much more focus on relaxing and just calming and just balancing right out. And you don't get distracted so much if you can't see what's going on around you. So just tapping on the crown of the head, big deep breath in and out, and say the word relax. Okay, third eye point, which is the center of your forehead. Big deep breath in and out, relax. Eyebrow point, big deep breath in and out, relax. Side of the eye, big deep breath in, out, relax. Under the eye, nice and gently, not too hard. Big deep breath in and out, relax. Under the nose, in, out, relax. Under the mouth, just on your chin, big breath in, out, relax. Okay, onto the collarbone. Big breath in, out, relax. Just give your shoulders a bit of a roll. You'll find when energy starts to shift in your body, you need to just give it a bit of movement in your body and just give your feet a bit of a twitch around. You can stretch your legs, roll your shoulders, move your head around a little bit, and that just helps the energy start moving. I usually, about this point, start feeling like I need to roll my shoulders and just get a bit of movement. So, okay, onto the hand, side of your nail, just at the base of your nail on your thumb, side of your thumb. Big breath in and out, relax. Side of your pointer finger, big breath in, out, relax. Middle finger, in, out, relax. Ring finger, in, out, relax. Pinky, big breath in, out, relax. Side of the hand, breath in, out, relax. Nice. Now hands across your chest again. 3 big deep breaths. Out, in, out, in, out. Have a sip of water. Okay. Now you might have done different tappings sequences before and scripts before that are quite wordy. You've got to kind of try and work out what it is you really want to get cleared and what you really want to work on. And for me, that used to be a big block for me because I just was worried I was going to get the wording wrong. I wasn't going to be able to come up with enough different things to say. And every point, my focus wouldn't be on what I was tapping on. It would actually be, okay, what am I going to say next that sounds really good? So this style of tapping that the beautiful Kelly taught me is really beautifully simple. We take 3 words, we repeat those 3 words through the entire round of tapping. It's much slower than a lot of other tappings that I've done before, which is fantastic because it basically reduces the number of rounds of tapping you need to do. If you're whizzing through really fast, and often I'd chop and change what I was tapping on, and I'd get to the end of maybe 5 or 6 rounds of tapping and really a little shift maybe, but not a lot of sort of intensity to the shift that I was feeling. So this style of tapping is very incredible, much more simple. It's incredibly relaxing, slow, just a really lovely pace. I have to admit, it frustrated me a little bit when I first started learning this technique. I would never have told Kelly that, but it wasn't as fast as I was used to. But I just went with it and just stuck with it and just kept using that technique. And I actually have grown to absolutely love it because the power in a couple of rounds of tapping is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to do some tapping on removing the fear of rejection in business. And as I said, that rejection can be when you want to send out samples, perhaps for editorials, Kelly, and basically you're nervous about what are they going to say? I haven't got permission to send them samples. Are they going to think I'm an idiot? Are they going to think I'm rude for sending them? And really, yes, they might, but more than likely they're not. They probably get sent so many incredible products and services to be able to tell their readers, particularly for magazines or online websites and things, that really they love the opportunity of not having to go out and try and find and source things all the time. I think they genuinely love the opportunity to be told about incredible products that are out there. They just don't have time to go and find. So to send out samples, or perhaps to call somebody about getting some free editorial time on a podcast or on a website or in a magazine, or I actually did that with our old business that we've sold a year ago. We were producing gourmet crisp breads, and we ended up with 2 amazing editorials, one in Gourmet Traveller magazine, which an ad in Gourmet Traveller was, I think, $10,000, $15,000. We ended up with a free write-up because we'd sent some samples. I had to follow them up. I had to send them samples quite a few times, but he was so incredibly grateful. It was right on. The product didn't suit what they had been doing a year or 6 months even before. I sent the samples again. It was spot on for what he was wanting to do a feature on. We ended up in the magazine. We also ended up in Delicious magazine. So, and it took me courage to be able to do that, but tapping through the fear really motivated me, removed that fear. So I sent them, and incredible result from it. If you need to call a client, if you need to speak to a client and you need to tell them about your pricing, that's often fearful. All those sorts of things that bring up a worry, a doubt, am I good enough? They're not going to want to talk to me. They're not going to want to know about what I have. We've got to remove that fear because they're the opportunities that are just gold in your business and are going to motivate and send you forward. So it's incredibly important to work on getting rid of that fear. Okay, so now we're going to do a round of tapping on a fear of rejection. So I'm actually going to tap on, I'll just quickly check my notes here. Perhaps that we'll tap on who do I think I am by sending these samples? Or, yeah, who do I think I am? So we're going to do a round of tapping through each point. So starting with your hands across your chest, we'll do 3 big deep breaths. Okay, big deep breath in, Big deep breath out. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. And I'm actually going to change it. I'm going to tap it on they might say no. Or they will say no. They might say no. I like that one. Okay, starting from the top of the head. A big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Okay, center of the forehead. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Eyebrow point. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. You might say no. Side of the eye. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. And that, when we're tapping around through, you might have some different thoughts come into your head. The thought just came into my head. They might say no. Is that maybe they don't like my message? Maybe if they say no, that's an opportunity that's gone. And God, I've got to think of what else I'm going to do. If I don't ask, then I'll never know. It's always pie in the sky. Oh, I'll do this. It's a really exciting opportunity. But if they say no, then that opportunity's gone. It's finished. So different things might come up around that thought when you say that 3 words, which is good. Starts you focusing on it. So big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Under the nose. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Under the mouth. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Okay, collarbone. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Okay, thumb point. Side of your nail. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Finger point. First finger, big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. They might say no. Middle finger, big breath in. Big deep breath out. You might say no. First ring finger, big breath in. Big breath out. You might say no. Pinky, big breath in. Big breath out. I might say no. Side of the hand, big breath in. Big breath out. I might say no. Okay, hands across the middle of your chest again. 3 big deep breaths in and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. Okay, have a sip of water. Okay, now at the beginning of that round of tapping, we probably should have evaluated on the scale of -10 to 0 as to how intense that was for you. But this next round will do it. And I'd like to do, they might think I'm an idiot. And I don't like that wording, but it is very true for me when sometimes I am contacting out of the blue with no prior contact before, somebody that's really quite influential in my industry. So they might think I'm stupid for thinking that they might want to work with me. So I'd really like to do that one. So I'd really like for you to think about sending samples out or making contact with someone you might like to work with, or speaking to a customer about what your product is, a potential customer, a potential client, and that the person you're talking to or the person that you're contacting might think that you're an idiot and saying, I don't want to work with you. Why on earth would I want to work with you? I work with high profile people. I work with influential people. So they might think I'm an idiot. I might get you to write down on a scale of -10 to 0. If that doesn't resonate with you, if you never sort of feel that, think of something else that maybe is really quite true for you, that is a fear of rejection, about being rejected by somebody in your business. And then work out on the scale of -10 to 0 how that feels to you, what kind of intensity that is for you. I'm going to tap on that. And then I'll be saying, they'll think I'm an idiot. You can say whatever it is that your setup statement is that really resonates with something that is about being rejected in your business. Some action that if you took it, you'd be fearful that you'd get rejected. And what that kind of sounds like for you, what wording sounds right for you. Okay, so we'll do 3 big deep breaths. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Okay, tapping on the top of your head. Again, try and sit quietly and just close your eyes if you can. So big deep breath in. Out. I think I'm an idiot. Okay. Third eye point. Middle of the forehead. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Eyebrow point. In. Out. I think I'm an idiot. Side of the eye, really nice and gently. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Under the eye. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Okay, under the nose. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Under the mouth. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Toes a bit of a wiggle. Okay, collarbone. Big breath in. Breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Okay, thumb point. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. First finger, pointer. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Middle finger. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Ring finger. Big breath in. Out. I think I'm an idiot. Pinky. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Okay, side of the hand. Big breath in. Big breath out. I think I'm an idiot. Okay, hands across your chest. 3 big deep breaths in and out. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Give your shoulders a roll. Have a sip of water. So I'll get you to have a think now. The thought of approaching people you don't know out of the blue that maybe are influential, or clients, potential customers, or whatever it was that you decided just now to tap on a scale of -10 to 0, how true does that feel to you now? Has it moved towards the 0? Is it about the same? If it's about the same, I suggest, or even still less than -3, so around 5 or 6, or I'd probably pop this video on hold, do another round of tapping on that as well, and then check back and see how you feel from a -10 to a 0 again. So ideally we want to get that idea, that thought up to ideally around a -3 to 0, about the intensity of that. And then what we want to do is, it's nice to become neutral around a fear or a doubt. But the ideal is to actually then move past the 0 and actually start moving towards the +10. We don't want to live our lives around a neutral zone of energetic being. There's negative and we want to get rid of that, or at least quieten the negative feelings. But we actually want to start putting in some amazing positive feelings. So we're now going to do a round of tapping, which is on the positive side of it. So that's basically all based around how you would love to feel. When you think about sending out samples, or you think about contacting someone amazing that you'd love to work with, or you'd like to work with them on a project, or a customer that you would love, or client that you would love to work with, how would you like to feel about that thought? How would you like to feel about that intention of doing that? And for me, I would absolutely love to think they will love what I have to offer. They will absolutely be so incredibly grateful that I took the time to contact them because I'm perfect for them, or they love my message, they love what I'm doing, they love my product. So ideally, that would be an amazing way to feel every time you're about to take action in exploring new opportunities and talking to new people that might have a potential new opportunity for you. That would be incredibly empowering to be able to feel that way every time you think of an amazing opportunity you'd like to explore. So around that, they would be incredibly grateful. They would be incredibly excited. So maybe we'll tap on they are grateful for my contact, for my product, for my service. They are incredibly grateful for my service. So we'll tap on they are grateful, which would be an amazing way for someone to feel about you having made contact with them. So they are grateful. If there's something better that you like, that resonates better for you, the way somebody would feel about you making contact with them, the way you would like them to feel about you making contact with them, then please write that down and make that your 2 or 3 words worth. Not too wordy, because then it becomes difficult to remember and say, but just 2 or 3, 4 words at the very most if you can. So they are grateful is my one. So hands across your chest, 3 big deep breaths in. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Okay, starting tapping from the top of your head. Round in a circle if you like, or just on the crown in one point. Big breath in and out. They are grateful. Okay, center of your third eye point, center of your forehead. Big breath in and out. They are grateful. Okay, eyebrow point. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Side of the eye, nice and gently. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Under the eye, big breath in, out. They are grateful. Under the nose, big breath in, out. They are grateful. Under the mouth, big breath in, out. They are grateful. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. Sometimes I get to the chin point and I want to roll my shoulders. Must be the point where my energy starts to move. Okay, collarbone point. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Okay, thumb point. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Finger point. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Middle finger. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Ring finger. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Pinky finger. Big breath in, out. They are grateful. Side of the hand. Big breath in, big breath out. They are grateful. Okay, hands across your chest. 3 big deep breaths in, out. In, out. In, out. Give your shoulders a roll. Give your legs a little bit of a move, your feet a bit of a wriggle. Have a sip of water. Okay, now have a think. Sending samples out, making contact with people you might like to work with in your industry, or speaking to a customer or a client, and that thought that they would be grateful for you having made contact with them. Because there's so many, everyone gets so many emails, so much communication being online, for you to have taken the time to pop your product, service, opportunity in front of them. How does that feel when you think about them being grateful from a scale from 0 up to plus 10, say? What's the intensity? How do you feel about the idea that they would be grateful? What would be the level on the scale for you? So if you write that down, and hopefully you're up ideally around halfway between 0 and plus 10, but maybe you've shifted from the -3 or the 0 up to maybe a +3 about contacting people. So we'll do another round now, which is just again to enforce that positive again. And you would do something that builds on that they are grateful. So you could just add that they are incredibly grateful. You could change it a little bit and say that they're excited to be working with you. They're excited at the opportunity to be working with you. So maybe we'll do a round of they're excited to be working with you. So we could use the words they're excited. So we'll do another round on that, and hopefully it'll build on that positive about making contact with people and potentially them being really incredibly grateful and excited to be working with you. If there's words that resonate better with you, with how you would like somebody to feel when you make contact with them, so sending out samples, working with them, new opportunities with other people, maybe there's some better wording than them being excited. Maybe there's something else that feels right for you. Write that down and use that. So we'll start our round, hands across our chest, big breath in and out 3 times. So in, out, in, out, in, out. So tapping on the top of your head, every time I look at my screen, I can see my hair getting crazier and crazier from tapping on my head. Okay, tapping around in a circle or in one point. Big breath in and out. And we're going to say they're excited. Okay, breath in, out. They're excited. Well, they're so excited. That's a good one. They're so excited. They're so excited. Okay, and we're allowed to change. When we get started, if there's something you want to add in, you can add in another word that just gives it that bit more oomph, that bit more empowerment and excitement about it. Okay, center of the forehead, third eye point, big breath in, out. So excited. And with it, it's always just, it's always about the energy. So if you say something and the energy's a little off, have a quick think and think, okay, what can I make? What can I add to that feels right, that the energy feels right about what I'm saying? And that's what will shift it. Okay, eyebrow point. Big breath in. Big breath out. They're so excited. I love that one. They're so excited. Wouldn't that be awesome if every time you sent stuff out to somebody or spoke to a customer and they were so excited to work with you? Side of the eye, big breath in, big breath out. They're so excited. Under the eye, really nice and gently. Big breath in, big breath out. They're so excited. Okay, under the nose, big breath in, Big breath out. They're so excited. Under the mouth. Big breath in. Big breath out. They're so excited. Okay, collarbone. Big breath in. Big breath out. So excited. Give your shoulders a roll. Get that energy moving. Okay, thumb point, side of the nail. Big breath in. Big breath out. So excited. Pointer, first finger. Big breath in. Big breath out. They're so excited. That's how we want everybody to feel when we work with them, when we have an opportunity with them. For me, anyway. Okay, middle finger, big breath in, big breath out. They're so excited. Ring finger, big breath in, big breath out. They're so excited. Pinky, big breath in, big breath out. They're so excited. I can see sunshine rays on my screen, so I hope you can still see me okay. Beautiful morning here in Australia, but it's very sunny. Okay, side of the hand. Big breath in. Big breath out. They're so excited. Maybe that's an energetic thing. It's a very cool mantra. They're so excited. And the energy beings maybe is saying, yep, spot on. Okay, hands across your chest. 3 big deep breaths in and out. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Okay, have a drink of water. Okay, so that's the webinar for today. I just thought I'd mention also that my Bohemian Business Bootcamp is live at the moment and open for registrations. I've only got 60 places because I really would like it to be a size group that I can interact personally with you on Facebook. As you go through, we have a live call at the end of the 6 weeks, and that gives everybody an opportunity to be able to be really fully involved. It's not too overwhelming. So I would really encourage you to have a look. The link will be below here to be able to hop on and have a look. Also, where this is posted on my website, you can hop on at the top in the bootcamp link. It's all about identifying really in your business what those blocks are, what the limiting beliefs are, what your fears are personally that actually are holding you back, what for you. So there's activities in there to actually, in a fun way, it's not an overwhelming way, or it's just nutting down as to exactly what's going on for you in your business so that we can work on them. You can apply all the tools in a really inspired, motivating, and really fabulous way to get rid of those fears, reduce those fears so that you can take all that inspired action and keep building the momentum, keep moving forward, and keep bringing the success, the money, the fulfillment into your business. So it really is a one-off style of boot camp in that we really nut down into what's going on for you with your fears and your doubts and what's holding you back. And then giving you the tools to be able to overcome them, and tools that you can literally every day keep working on, keep using simply, quickly, and start really setting up a beautiful energetic foundation for you personally, but also a really amazing energetic foundation for your business, that without that foundation, every time either in this business or any other business, it just is so incredibly hard without these tools. I did 12 years of business without these tools, and it was the hardest slog of my life. Once I learned these tools, the 2 years following that we've just finished and now sold our business a year ago, were just so incredibly fulfilling. And that was what we got into the business for 15 years ago. So it's well worth having a look and investing in really getting that energetic foundation right for you and your business, so that you can really forge ahead, make a place for you in the industry, and just be confident that you're building your whole business around such an incredible foundation. So thank you for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm incredibly grateful for your time. And I really hope you look out for the other webinars every week. There's another 2 webinars I've already done that'll be on this page also. I would love for you to have a look through that, and let me know through the Facebook page, or email me if you've got any questions, comments, and how you felt about today's webinar. So thank you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.